beautiful island to bring up children, because there is no I mean, there is nobody, there is no badness in the island. And that's why I think it's especially for the children to grow up here, they get the natural feeling about the people.
Mm.
Good. I mean, I think the people, whoever the children grow up here, they will become a good person. That's my experience, because there is
I agree.
no, because they don't see anything bad there. They don't see anybody swearing in the street, or there's no fight in the street. They don't see that. Like, there's places like in the mainland, there's lots of things happening. They don't see that. That's why I think they will. I mean,
No,
my
I
thought.
think you're right, mate. And because everyone knows everyone, you kind of have to be polite to everyone, right? So the kids here are extraordinarily polite to
Of course,
everyone.
of course, he knows my dad. He knows my mom.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
no, of course.
No, even the children are sweet. Honest. I mean, I done party. I mean, the people left up the children. 5 4 years. They have their birthday parties and things like that. They just left them and said,
You
gone
must
away.
have seen so many people growing up on this
Of
island.
course. Well, I see him grown up.
Martin, I don't even want to tell this story because I was a very troublesome kid. I'll be honest with you. Now,
Nah,
I don't know if you remember this, but I
no.
believe one year,
Mm,
and I can't believe I'm
come
telling
on,
you this in
come
front
on.
of you. You can punch me if you want. But I remember at Christmas time, I think I burnt one of your Christmas cards in your fireplace. And I think it started smelling like burning. And I think you came out and you were looking around and smelling, and I thought, oh, he's about to, I've just taken the Christmas card and just chucked it in the fire. And no, I remember getting up to all sorts of trouble. But that's the thing, isn't it? You
Yeah,
you
that's
see kids mature as well,
of
right?
course. Yes, 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 yes.
And they
I
come
do.
back.
Yeah,
Obviously a lot of people go away, they come back again. They always want to come in and see you.
of course they do. They're, like I say, it's like a. I think I'm like a big uncle to
You
the kids.
absolutely
Yeah,
are. You
yeah.
really are. And I think that's because you really take the time to get to know people. It's always a pleasure when, at the end of an evening, you've had a fantastic curry, and then next thing you know, you just come and take a seat with us, and we're now talking to the chef. It's an experience that, you really take for granted when you go to
Yeah, but
fancy restaurants, where you never see the bugger
no,
cooking
but
it.
only thing is what happened when I come out from the kitchen, I'm all messy.
Everyone tries to hug you, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm all messy. I've got all this curry because I'm hands on. I got other chefs in there, but uh, I don't have 100% confidence to they're cooking it. But
Hey,
I
you're
like to
you're the
cook.
captain, mate. And I
I
and
like
I
to cook.
I
I like to cook.
appreciate you being, over every dish, because quality control is super super important, particularly on a place like this
Mm.
where your reputation actually matters. What is it like though in the kitchen? What's it like backstage at Nelly Gray's?
Mad, madhouse. Yeah, it is, but it is a bit like Gordon Ramsay kitchen. Yeah, sort of. So yeah, not only mine, all the kitchens are like that. They
Interesting.
do, shouting and swearing and things like that, because all of them do get stress when the chefs are in the heat and pressure. I mean, just think about if it's within an hour and hour, you have to do 40, 50 meals. It is, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not.
Not easy.
It's not
I
easy.
can't even do one meal in an hour. So,
Yeah.
fair play to you. And the thing is, the thing I love the most is the time that you sit down and you get your poppadoms. Because I don't know if this is a traditional thing, but my mum's always taught me to like kung fu chop them in half. And I've done that before in the UK with other people, and they look at me like I'm a absolute, heathen. I mean, does anyone else chop poppadoms like that, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yes,
That's the
of
thing.
course, of
Great.
course.
Okay.
Otherwise, how are you going to break? You cannot break papa and bring in hand and do one.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess some
but
people are
yeah,
like, I want to pop it on myself, and then before they even know it, I'm like, chop. I
yeah,
absolutely
but
love
you
it.
cannot eat papadums with the one whole one with your hand, can you?
No, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
you have to put your.
I always believe it's like the start of a good experience as well. It's like, let us begin, and then you've got the lovely, the dips and stuff like that, and that's just the beginning.